stress.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for Growing Up Hip Hop, Season 6, Episode 6. I know it's late, okay? Y'all getting this either really late on Sunday or very early on Monday. I don't know which one because it's 1:10 in the morning, but I'm getting done and stuff, okay? But thank y'all for tuning in nonetheless and whatnot, okay? But first things first, make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Do not forget to like the video either on your way in, on your way out, or while you are here. Please and thank you. You can also comment in the comment section. Y'all can hit the little share button to share it on your social media. That's always appreciated as well. And do not forget to relax, to relate, to release, to center yourself and everyone around you. Also, inhale and exhale to prevent yourself from going crazy because sometimes it bees like that and whatnot, okay? And y'all know, follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner. It's up there on Twitter and on IG, okay? Y'all don't like and subscribe. Like and subscribe all day. Anyway, let's get into the foolishness that is these fools round here. Okay, around here. Now we have first up there, we'll talk with TT and Sean. Okay, we don't see Sean much. I feel like this may be the first confession we've seen of Sean. I'm not sure. TT looks great. I love her lipstick. Love her plain makeup. Love the hair being up and whatnot. So again, that's cute. Now I was bored though. I guess cute. Oh, they together. Oh, they met. They were dating for 3 years. You know, he was over there in Jamaica. He felt like he hasn't dated anyone before her. When anyone says I haven't had any real girlfriends before this person here, it means I was out here banging people with no commitment. Okay, I was banging people with no commitment, and now I finally am committed to someone. And then he brought up, I don't need to know about anybody before her because anyone before her, didn't matter because she was waiting on me. I was like, if you say so, sir, if you say so. Now, I also feel like, are they doing damage control because of this rumor? I don't know. We're going to see. Now, also, they bring up how constant is working if you say so, okay? But again, she said they're happy. He said they're happy. They look at each other as if they're happy, okay? Peace be beyond to everybody around there who's happy and whatnot, okay? Yeah. Now, we then see Angela having a conversation. Why I say it like that? Conversation with her assistant who seems to be her only friend. I'm just like, why y'all crying? What's going on here? Now, she brings up how her and the boy Danny, the boxer boy, then broke up, okay? And for her, it's hard to date. It's hard to date in private. It's hard to date in public. It's just hard to date. Now, usually I be like, bitch, you was grown in these streets. You are rich in these streets. You are beautiful in these streets. You got body yada in these streets. You moving from California to New York to Miami. You have a plethora of things going for you. But that is proof to me like people can be the best of whatever and still have issues dating to be single as fuck, okay? So, I mean, I don't relish in that, but I also feel like people have to get it is hard dating no matter what you look like, who you are, how much money you have. Everything could be difficult these days. But I also feel like she put too much pressure on herself to either be perfect in the people's eyes, not perfect, but she puts too much thought and effort into other people's opinions on what she's doing. If Angela would just date and not get no fucks about what anybody had to say, she would be good. But she cautiously dates based on not wanting people to have an opinion on what she's doing. That's your problem. You give too many fucks. Okay, stop doing that. And she brought up how people just want her to live this open life and give them everything about what she's doing. I don't think anybody's sitting around on bated breath waiting to see what you're doing. I don't. I do feel like when you're out here posting on social media, that's what makes them have an opinion. But you can also post on social media and not get no fucks about their opinion. She cared too much about opinions, okay? Cut your comments up or just don't read them. No one has to read their social media comments. You don't, okay? I be skimming them shits, okay? I'm looking like they tripping because you just do not have to feed into that. And her social media is on a whole different platform than me because she has way more followers on IG than I do. So I get hers is probably an overwhelming amount of hate and love that she is. But again, her saying how this is the first relationship she's been in since she has lost Sutton, who was, her child's father. So she's crying about that, about how hard it is and how she was kind of going back and forth with the dancer dude. So she had, deleted the pictures off IG. They had both unfollowed each other. But she made a good point in saying, I didn't want to have to keep answering people's questions about what was going on because personally we going back and forth. We're together, we're not. We're together, we're not. And that happens in real life. In real life, you go back and forth with the dude you want or you with to see if it works or not. And it's easier to not have to answer people's questions on what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all will never, y'all will know about my dating life the day we get married. Like that's because when people be so like, I know Karla got married. And I post the photos of that, and were you not in the wedding? I was like, why can't you just say congrats to Karla? Why does it matter about if I was in it or not? So people always want to know certain things or whatever. And it's sometimes a bit weird, but you have to keep some stuff to yourself, okay? Some stuff to yourself. And that is where Angela's coming from. And while I felt bad for her, because the first dating thing after someone passes away is very, 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 very tough. And I get it's also tough because she's a famous person who is consistently being looked at and talked about or whatever. But again, stop giving a fuck about people's opinions. And her assistant lady then is like, I will always be for you to talk to whatever. I won't judge you because she doesn't want to talk to people who may feel like she's being stupid because she won't just walk away or she won't just stay. She's trying to figure things out, but she just hates all the questions or whatever. And she brings up how I want more kids. Like, I'm not dating for fun. I want to have, a marriage. I want to have a whole family. And so the shit not fun. And she brought up how, it was aggravating that Vanessa asked her so many questions and saying while she's still trying to figure things out. And that's why I tell you, the first 3 months of any relationship, don't talk about it. Okay, because it can really be a figment of your imagination because on that 3 months, 3 days, the real person comes out and you can't stand their ass. Okay, you got to wait a good 6 months. A good 6 months. If the person is not a crazy person, okay, go another 6 months. But you don't have to say shit for the first 6 months. Hell, for the first year. Don't feel bad for keeping your own shit private because once you let people in, they feel like they have a right to comment on shit. Okay, trust me, I know. Learn my lesson anyway. So again, she done crying. Okay, but I did feel bad that she, felt like she damn that she do, she damn that she don't. She can't be private, but she also can't be public because again, everybody gets something to say. So we then see Cree, Vanessa, Denise, and Angela meeting up for pedicures. But before Angela got there and whatnot, Savannah, no. Cree told them, Savannah told her, that Egypt told her that TT's fiance Sean was cheating on TT. Now, Cree, I felt like Cree should have known this was spreading the rumor further. Okay? Because, you could have easily told Vanessa in private. And then, Vanessa, I heard this from Savannah, who heard this from Egypt. And my point was I wanted to get it to you because you are close to TT. And I think she'll take the information coming better from you. But in this realm right here, this seems just like you gossiping, you just spread it around because you spread and gossip or whatever. But, I'm my girl back. Now, she brings up how she did tell someone to watch out for Egypt now because if Egypt was be on her cousin like that, if Egypt would be saying shit about her cousin, what would she say about you? Okay, now, Vanessa, I can't believe this. I would not think Sean would do this. I'm like, you don't believe a man would cheat? That happens daily. Like, that's not, it's not like he said, Sean was out here eating cockroaches and knocking up goats. Like that, I can't believe. But I mean, a man cheated on someone, it happens every day. It shouldn't, but it does. Okay. So she wants to tell TT about it because before it gets too far, I'm like, well, hell, the whole cast don't know. Anyway, when Angela does get there, whatever, the first, oh, you coming to Jamaica for TT's wedding? Well, yeah, I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming or whatever. Oh, are you bringing your man? I'm like, well, why does that matter? Again, people feel the need to want to know what you got going on. Okay. And she was like, well, no, because you're saying that it's not really going on right now, whatever. It's a lot. It's a lot, but I'm not bringing him at all. Which makes Vanessa, oh, really? What happened? Well, we're not together no more. You know what I'm saying? It's fine, fine. Oh, what were y'all's issues? I'm like, did you really just ask her? What, girl? Look, I feel like Angela's response was warranted. And she then said, well, that's personal, okay? And I don't want to discuss that on camera because who wants to sit? Some people don't want to sit and discuss their issues on camera. And I can feel that's what Angela does not want to do, only because she then said, I don't mind if I'm here and I'm single, if I'm here and I'm dating. I don't mind them getting that, but I'm not going to sit here and give them everything going on in my relationship. No one should do that. Some things need to be kept private. We don't know what not TT, we know what TT and Sean, but Denise and JoJo got going on. We don't know anything about Vanessa and her Wayne's brother, okay, at all. And the fact that Vanessa then said, well, yeah, but if you don't want to talk about something, you can't put stuff out in public or whatever. And she said, well, if I make a post or not, people still talk. It doesn't really matter. Vanessa then said, I know, right? Because that's why me and my dude, we don't put ourselves out at all. Like we do not discuss anything about our relationship, whatever. We let a little slither, just meaning people know we together, and that's it. They know we together, and that's it. I don't let anything else out, whatever. She said because it could be too much with everyone having an opinion or whatever, and we never need to speak on our stuff in public. I'm like, well, you know that because you know why y'all don't talk at all. You should also get how she feels, though. It's weird that she consistently asks Angela about stuff on camera and no one asked her. And I was like, bitch, you should know. And you should not have to be told, I don't want to discuss this on camera. If you see she don't discuss shit on camera. But I'm going to leave that be. Sometimes Vanessa be on some bullshit, but let's move on past that. Anyway, we then see Brianna and Savannah meet up. I felt like for no reason. I feel like they trying to show the fact that Brianna may be drinking too much or whatever because they went to the restaurant and she ordered maybe like a ginger ale. Okay, maybe a little Sprite, little Pepsi, I don't know, but some kind of popper. It was like a pop or whatever. And then she pulled out the itty bitty little bitty liquor bottles of Grey Goose vodka from. I said, why the fuck, bitch? Look, this is my thing. I don't want to go anywhere that I have to sneak in liquor. I don't want to go anywhere where I have to bring little bottles. Why? If I want to drink, I'm not going to IHOP. Okay, if I want to drink, I'm not going to the Coney Island that don't sell liquor. If I want to also drink with my food, I'm going somewhere that has drinks. To pay someone to get me drinks because walking in with baby bottles of liquor in my purse makes me look like an alcoholic or a cheap motherfucker, which I am neither. Okay, Brianna on that shit. Okay, I'm like, what the fuck is she? She got multiple baby, and she said, where's the liquor from? From the glove compartment in my car. I'm like, oh, this bitch. What mini bar did she rob? I would prefer a person who just had a regular bottle of liquor in their purse and poured that shit in versus having itty bitty. I'm like, oh, I cannot. She gets on my nerves. Okay, they didn't discuss Boogie. Brianna brings up how she cussed him out. Savannah brings up how they go on the dates. And she had fun on the dates. And Boogie asked her out, on a second date. And she don't know if she should go out with him or not. And I like that Brianna then said, no, don't use anybody else's perception of someone to be the deciding factor and you either going out with them or not. Like because you don't know however your bond is with that person may be different than mine. So how I feel about Boogie won't match how you feel it. So use your own mind to do whatever. But I can see on drugs though, and I can see on drugs. I want to be sure he don't know. Well, she's like, well, no, he used to be, but he went to rehab, whatever. So since rehab, no, he's down on drugs. I'm like, I just cannot. Why? I feel like the only point in showing this was to show us she is drunk and drinking. Because nobody should have little it girl. Anyway, Denise, JoJo go over to Eric's house. This was to specifically show Eric has moved on up to the east side to a deluxe condo in the sky. Ha 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 ha. Oh yes, he is moving on up or whatever. It was cute. Okay, the backyard was cute. The big old waterfall is cute. The backyard don't look to be as because is it a duplex? Not a duplex. Not a duplex. Is it I don't know. It looked. I don't know. It looked nice. Okay, it looked nice. Anyway, they basically went over Eric's house to tell him, one, for us to see how big Eric's house is. He do that cannabis stuff now, so he's kind of rich. Anyway, but they tell him now, y'all going to Jamaica, right, for the wedding. Yay, all the wedding. And we may not really go because, it's some gossip going on. They may cancel the wedding plans or whatever because there are rumors going around that Sean is cheating or cheated on TT. He's like, what? Really? Not Sean. Sean. I'm like, why are y'all surprised somebody cheated? It happens. Half the cast, girl, stop. Let me stop. Now for him, he like, rumors can ruin a relationship. It can ruin, like, we should not be spreading like what's going on. What's happening, because I know I have my fair share of rumors in the past. I've done some things too. Now I was younger, done some things. I'm better now, okay? But again, that can cause a lot of issues. And JoJo's like, well, I think it's crazy that Egypt was the one saying things about Sean to other people when TT had an issue with Egypt and Sean. Girl, when TT had an issue with Sam, she went directly to Egypt. So why would not Egypt go directly to TT? Because they're not talking. And Egypt is on some bullshit with their mama. Okay, they all on crack. Anyway, so we all feel like it's just a rumor that she's spreading, okay, to fuck up what's going on. Egypt knew exactly what to do. Tell somebody a rumor and let it spread. Okay, it's like COVID. You let it spread or whatever. So get it together, okay? Stop trying to ruin people's marriages and lives with things you can't control, like rumors. Anyway, everything is bullshit. It's bullshit for anybody to be trying to tell TT about this rumor that nobody know any detail. They don't know when it happened. Did he cheat before the baby? After? Like, no one has anything besides Egypt said he cheated. Okay, and when Denise said that Vanessa was going to go and tell TT, that's some bullshit. It ain't bullshit, but again, it's bullshit to us. Anyway, we still listening with Cree, okay? I'll have to put this up because I'm on camera. But you know what? Bam. Nope, I'll do this. Sometimes I just don't want to be on camera. I'm never sorry. Anyway, so Cree is talking with her cousin, I think, or whatever. She brought up earlier how she does not have a good, bond with her dad and whatnot. Now, the fact that Luke, ain't nothing but hoochie mama. I think that's too loud, Drew. If not, let's go. Anyway, hey, we want some, that song. Anyway, or let me stop singing Luke songs. Luke has a total of 6 to 7 children. Okay, and they're all by different women. Okay, so each kid has a different mother. Cree said how she wished they could have all been raised together, but again, it's just not a good bond between her and her daddy, these people, or whatever. Now, at one point in the past, she went online or did some interview, whatever, and said how Luke was an absentee father. He called the kids sperm donor kids. Now, supposedly he really said that based on him feeling as if I paid child support for these kids, so they did sperm donor kid. Like, somebody wanted a kid, I gave him some sperm, but I paid child support. That's all I gotta do. He only claimed one kid, and that was the kid he had with his wife. I don't know if him and the wife are still together, but it's just her. But again, I'm like, so Luke on some bullshit, and I feel like I'm back. I feel like Because she said, I said what I said, and I did not apologize because it was true. But I still want to figure out why we don't have a good bond, okay? And because, like, well, it's because you were saying and doing shit, because women is emotional, whatever, and because you was acting off emotion, I'm like, Luke is the father. Okay, and it seemed like he has issues with all of his children, not just Cree. So I feel like don't try to act like she did one thing and it's the one kid he not close to. He don't have a good rapport with any of his kids because again he called them sperm donor babies. Who does that? Luke does. And I feel like because she wants to talk to him or whatever, and we know it's gonna happen eventually, but I feel like Cree really wants something from Luke he not gonna be able to give her. People be wanting these bonds with parents when sometimes that person was not built to be a parent. And he may not be able to give you what you need. So you have to also be okay with if that happens so that you're not fighting the brick wall. Okay. Anyway, lastly, TT and Vanessa talk. Because Vanessa went over to tell Vanessa went over to tell TT, your man cheating. Okay, at least we heard that your man was cheating. Okay, just like I have news to talk to you about. Oh, you look so serious. Like, what's going on? Well, Egypt told Savannah that Sean is cheating on you, or he cheated on you. And then, Savannah told Cree, and then Cree told me, and I came to tell you. And she was like, this is such bullshit. I just, I can't believe it. And Vanessa, like, I just felt like it didn't sit right with me that Egypt was going around, telling this secret or not spreading this rumor. Okay, and I think you should go ahead and nip it in the bud. Now, I want to say this: TT never denied it. She said, I ain't talked to them for like a year. But when I was talking to them, I did tell them how I was going through things with Sean and trying to figure things out and work things out. But I never said he cheated. So I feel like they're taking that and running with it, which is complete bullshit because I know too much about them for them to keep wanting to poke the goddamn bear. Leave me alone. If you want to come at me, but do not come at me through my fiance. Like, don't do that. So she was upset. She was pissed off or whatever, but I feel like she still kind of didn't deny it fully. She did call it a rumor. So, I mean, I don't know. And, she brought up how, Egypt is not think for herself. So, either way it go, either Sam with an M or Sam with an N was one who put this in her head, meaning either Sam, Samantha, or her mama, Sandra. And I'm like, I believe so. And she also did not like the fact that Cree told Vanessa, saying like that's her spreading the rumor. Why would she not come talk to me? And that's I wish Cree would have said, you're closer to her. I need you to tell her because this is not being spread. Because Denise then went and told Eric. Eric right then went and told his wife. So again, everyone, but again, the thing that Egypt wanted to be spread is being spread. So Egypt is an evil mastermind child. But I'm done. Anyway, that was the whole episode. The rest of the season looks really, really good. I kind of can't wait for that. That's if they give it to us how they supposed to give it to us. We shall see. Anyway, I will talk to you later. Gotta go. Bye.